I'm going to go over two trades that I got stopped out of, and that is Dow Incorporated and Playboy. But first up, Dow. We ended the day at $31.25, up 2.56%. This is where we ended. To the north side takes us to one level of resistance and a potential take profit area, and that is roughly 31.47. That is resistance where we could chop sideways. Above that, at 2 standard deviations, takes us to 31.91. That is another level of resistance and another potential take profit area. This was an old price target. And above that, 32.13. And then down the road, at 4 standard deviations, we are looking at 32.34. To the south side at -2 standard deviations and a potential buy-in area at 31.04. This is one level of support. It's also a potential stop loss area. Below that, 30.82 and 30.60. Earnings is on Thursday, and you know what happens on earnings. You just don't know. And you can get whipped around like crazy, but I ended up selling out because I got stopped out. I had put in an order and it stopped me out here. We ran all the way up to 31.59 as the high, so clearly I got stopped out. Before that, I was too busy. I never adjusted, didn't look at the RSI, but here you can see at some point you know it's going to roll over, you know it's going to crack, you know it's going to go down. So you just trade with the trend, and that told you that we went from resistance down to support and then back up again. That's just what I use the RSI for. Overbought, oversold, just basic, but I use it as support and resistance. Now we have a gap that will take us down to 29.37. It begins at roughly 30.04. I sold out because I still own this different lots, but I'm going to buy down here. I don't know when it's going to reverse, but that's okay. I'm in it for the long haul. And then we have a gap that will take us down to 29.04. I've talked about these a while ago. They are still in play, still a landmine to the south side. All right, and I've traded this at $26. I still own some at $24.73, $24.86, $24.42. Like all the light pink lines I've sold out of. The green lines are where I made the profit. And this stock on the 52-week low has gone down to $20.40. The 52-week high, $42.74. Let's look at this on the daily. And what do we see? Yeah, I'm also upside down on some of the lots here, but that's okay. And I've made up for it buying it down here. Now, the next target is going to be, right here, back at 34.45. And the range to the south side, 25.20, with other gaps that will eventually take us down. So I just extended that. There's another one. Oh no, this one touched. See that? I have not cleaned up these gaps in a while. As it goes down, I just dollar cost average. Okay, that touched. Let's go to the 5. That's why it's really important to set a stop loss, especially if you're just starting your trading journey. I am horrible at that. I do have a large account that I trade with, so I don't set stop orders, but I should. But that's why I just sell out, and I'm thinking it's going to go lower as well at some point. I just set my orders overnight, and if I hit it, great. If I don't, I'm okay. This does pay a dividend as well. Oh, so I sold out at 8.72. I bought down here at 28.80, sold out for an 8.72% return. I sold some dividend shares at 3.85. Back here, I sold out just to get rid of it at 1.87% return. All right. Oh, what's this? 31.60. Yeah, I should have looked at that and set my out at that, but it didn't touch. But it eventually will. 31.59, and that took us to oh, it did touch. Did it? Let me just make this. Oh, no. 31.60. Is it going to touch on earnings off of the earnings report? We shall see. The next one I want to go over very quickly is Playboy. I've traded this one many times. Today I just got rid of some at a 3.37% return. First, let's give you some price targets. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, let's move this right there. Oops, one over. There we go. To the north side, 133. 136, I have some shares right here, so I'm upside down on that lot, but overall I'm up. 140, that's just retracing. The purple lines I drew in 2025. The blue is from 2026. The middle of the trend is now right here, which is where I sold out. I'll just mark that, delete it later. So we could go sideways here, chop sideways. If we go down, another level of support, another potential buy-in area, plenty of areas to buy in. Turn on VWAP and you'll get some lines. 119, 115-ish, and 112. I do have an order set, I believe, as well, but I don't remember where. I'll have to go look. Now, I've sold this, as I mentioned, here, here, and then up here, I made a 20% return and a 19% return. This thing has whipped us around. It has been nasty. But now it's just ranging down here. All right, that's a look at Playboy on the 5. And let's go over what happened here. CME, Finance Investment Bank. While I'm here, why don't we just do it, because I have not looked at this one in a very long time either. Oops. $24. Resistance, take profit, 255.60, 259.31, and down the road, 262.82. The middle of the trend, the median, where price could chop sideways, is at 248.38, 241.01, 237.50, and another pullback area, 233.84. Here is your on the way down, that is support. On the way up, that's resistance, that's your sell signal, a sell signal, a sell signal. On the way down, that's a buy signal, but we bled through. That's a buy signal right there. Let's go to the daily. I have not looked at this. It appears. Is that a, yeah, that's a gap right there. Here's another one. Yeah, it's still tiny. I have to go into a different time frame. But it looks like I did. Oh my goodness. The last time I talked about this, price was at $213.53. And now we hit this peak here. So from when I last looked at it to this peak here, that's a 53% return on your money. Congrats if you hit the jackpot there. Watch out for the RSI as well. Let's go to the monthly where I like to troll. Oh, here I just apparently did. In December of 2022, I tracked price at 180, 170 there, and then it started to, oh, look, it went down to 194 here, but creep up. All right, that does it for me. If there is a ticker you'd like me to go over, let me know, and have a great trading day.